Welcome to my classroom, students. In this video, we are going to take a look at not math, but the idea of flipped classroom that I started about a month ago in our classes in math. So basically, in this video, I'm going to share with you a PowerPoint that was prepared to explain to you the basic meaning or the idea behind flipped classroom. So I will let you take a look at the quotation under on this first page, which is given by John Bergman, which says there is no single strategy that works in every classroom for every teacher and for every student, which is you. However, flipped learning is adaptable to your style, methods, and your learning styles. So that is basically that we'll begin with. And our on the next slide, I will skip the second slide because that is for teachers. So we will talk about what is a flipped classroom. What is a fancy definition of a flipped classroom? The flipped classroom is a pedagogical model in which the typical lecture and homework elements of a course are reversed. Short video lectures are viewed by students at home before the class session, while in class time is devoted to exercises, projects, discussion, worksheets, higher order thinking. And you have seen that we have tried this in the classroom also. Learning outcomes for a flipped classroom. So I will let you take a minute and read through this information about what the learning outcomes for all of you will be when we are flipping the classroom. I just wanted to make this video just so you know we are on the same page about flipped classroom and you understand what a flipped classroom is. So point number one, measure learning by using self-paced modality. So it's basically self-paced. You can take your time, you can watch the video any number of times, pause it whenever you don't understand it. And I like that you are liking this idea. And some of you are saying, I like that I can pause Miss Mehta wherever I need to. So that's kind of funny. Allow for in-class debate, discussion, activities in math. We don't have a lot of debates per se, but we can always have activities that we can use that time for. Um, so I'll let you take a minute and go through this. All right, let's move on to the four pillars of the flipped classroom. It's a flexible environment. You have seen that in the classroom, we have a flexible environment where, let us say, you have not been able to watch the video, there was internet problem or things like that. We always have Chromebooks where we can watch the video that we missed while other students are working on the worksheet. L for learning culture. I thank you for establishing that perfect learning culture in my classes. Intentional content. I decide what content will be, chosen to teach, and then you are doing a great job watching those videos and taking good notes. Professional educators. I become more of a facilitator as it rather than, lecturing the whole time in the classroom. So it's simply pretty much the same thing, and we'll move on. What students are doing prior to class. That means what are you doing prior to class? You are going to view videos and PowerPoint presentations that are already prepared. In my classes, you are actually watching those videos and taking excellent notes. I want to take a minute and thank all of you for responding so well to the idea of flipped classroom. Assignments, self-paced assignments, because there are different students who learn at different levels. Not everyone, it's one size does not fit all in learning. Some students learn faster, some learn very slow. So that doesn't mean that the ones who are learning it slowly are any lesser than the students who are learning faster, because you're everyone gets the same opportunity to learn. So they can stop the video any number of times. I have had students who watch the same video many times in order to get the concept, and they are also successful on the worksheets. All right, so read relevant material. These are the different ways your teachers can flip a classroom, or in college, your professors can flip a classroom. What students are doing during the class. So, during the class in my classroom, you are developing critical thinking skills. We can take you to higher order thinking questions where I'll eventually, you'll see we'll have more time for projects or, higher order thinking activities where you're actually applying that knowledge in the classroom in various projects, etc. So, you can pause the video and go through this. What flipped classroom is not? This is a very important page, so I'm going to spend some time on this one with you. Now, flipped classroom is not just online videos, so it's not going to be always, oh, you just watch the online video and we are done. It's not about replacing teachers with videos. Your teacher is still your teacher. The videos are just a resource that enhance the classroom learning environment. An online class, it is not an online class like other online classes we serve in our on our campus. Students working without structure, if there's no structure, there cannot be any learning happening there. So there has to be structure in it. For example, let us say 4 videos in a week, or a single playlist for a week that you finish, and then you apply that knowledge onto a worksheet. That is structure, I feel. I hope you agree with me on that one. Students working in isolation. So you're not working in isolation. I mean, at times you're watching the video together and taking notes. You are also working on the information that you retrieve from the video onto a project or onto a worksheet together in groups. So you're always, working as a team. Students spending the entire class online. So that is not the idea of flipped classroom, that it's like, oh, teacher is always going to assign the videos and that's pretty much my lesson. No, your teacher is still going to be the lead person in the classroom. All right, I will let you take a moment whenever you have a moment to look her up, Katie Gimbar. She's actually the brainchild behind this flipped classroom idea, and she's also a math teacher like me. So her classes are also going well with excuse me, flipped classroom. There are different flip resources. I use a lot of videos, and I'm sharing some responses from my students that their feedback about flipped classroom. I like that I can pause Mrs. Mehta whenever I need to better understand the concept. I understand better as I can replay the videos. The videos are available to me 24/7. So I've shared this information with you just to give you a more better idea about a flipped classroom. And I hope this was a learning experience for you as well. And I just was having fun by making the video and making you watch the video, and we can talk more about flipped classroom in the class when we meet. So that's going to be your homework assignment. Watch this video, and we'll be making sketch notes about flipped classroom when we meet. So I repeat myself, once you are done watching the video, your assignment will be, you will be making sketch notes, which is going to be a grade. And I hope this made some sense to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.